You know what time it is. It's time to slay some Spire. Alrighty. I'm ready. We're going in. Because I'm like, before, like with the other stuff we were doing, I think going on low ascension is just like, I'm not learning what's good because you can get away with so much bullshit. So I'm just like, you know what? Nah. We're gonna be, what is it? What do you call it? Baptism of fire. There you go. Or baptism by fire. Whichever's the phrase. We're gonna go in and we're gonna do it. We're doing it live. We're gonna just absolutely get dick smashed. Like 900 times, but that's fine. It's not fine. It's what's going to happen. Yeah, that's fine. Can I shenanigans? Do I get anything for shenanigans? Give me the max HP. Oh, let's kick him in the dickum. Hello. Let's see. Vigilance, Miracle, Eruption, Strike. 24. 24 plus 9 is 33. That doesn't kill. So I'd have to draw another strike. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not digging it. They changed what Vigilance does. I was like, what the fuck? Where are my cards? It's a good thing. I mean, it's a good thing this was the first card I had to play for the combo anyway. I was expecting to draw 2 cards and do things. They changed what Vigilance did. So now that makes Empty Mind, like, even more important. I just lost, like, all of the... literally all of the deck's card draw. Wow, you really want a card that lets you exit... exit stances now. It's just like, this... I guess this is fine? I don't know. We'll see. Everything's different. And I'm afraid. 24, yeah, that's still only 33 damage, so... I don't know, I feel like the old way, I would have, like, won this fight by now. Why would I fucking do that instead of just playing Vigilance? Because I keep thinking it's trying to draw cards when I don't want to draw cards. Still doesn't do any... Wait, I gain another 2 energy. Okay, entering Calm is not the problem. I'm just gonna take, like, Mental Fortress now. Don't know if it's worth taking, but I'm gonna take it. I don't really need the block from this. It's like, drawing cards is almost always useful, because it might change what you're doing. Maybe I do need another way to enter Calm. I don't know. Or maybe I'm underselling how good Wrath is. I need to put attacks in the deck. Oops. Probably means I'm just gonna, like, do this and see how it goes. Sure, I will take a brew. Well, follow-up doesn't seem very good here. Vigilance seems maybe slightly better here, though. Interesting. Give me a hot second. Or like 9, whatever. If I erupt here... That's all correct. I'm just checking Twitch things. Okay. If I erupt here, I have an extra energy that I have no use for. Okay, but now a single strike will kill this guy. That's not true anymore. Thanks, weakness. Okay, so got enough block for the turn. I'm just gonna throw this out. Die. I probably need more damage than what I've been putting in my deck. Does that mean I upgrade Eruption? Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade Eruption. Ooh, Mental Fortresses. It's so hard trying to figure out... Greetings, Tunnel Jumper. It's so hard trying to figure out when to, like, enter Wrath against this guy. I think I'm waking up now? Yeah, I decided that it wasn't worthwhile just, like, going up the Ascensions, because it's like, I'm not actually learning how to fucking play the class. And I'd rather, instead of being confused for 3.5 hours about whether anything I'm doing is good, the game just tells me that what I'm doing is bad by killing me, like, 22 minutes in. I'd rather do that. Because, like, when you're on, like, Ascension 3, it's just, like, you can get away with so much more bullshit that you couldn't on higher Ascension. So I decided, you know what? Heck it. Take a lot of damage if I Eruption here. How much damage do I deal? 15 plus 24, like 39? I don't know, man. Oh, here we go. This is a good time to do it, though. Actually, don't have anything. God, if I had this in my hand, I could just swap back right now. I need, like, retain cards. Oh! Wait, the second number doesn't get reduced? That must mean it also doesn't get increased by Dex. Oh, that sucks. That's like, the card that gives you 2 block for every card in your hand. If you gain Dex, it increases the total amount by the Dex, not the per card amount by Dex. So, like, you've, you know, or it works per other card in your hand. So if you've got 4 other cards in your hand, it'll give you 8 block. If you have 2 Dex, it'll give you 10 block, not 16. It seems to work on a similar principle, so I can still get 8 block out of this. Anyway, I'm probably defending here, right? Oh, no, I'm totally not. I should have struck. I should have struck first. I forgot I was getting another 8 block just from swapping stances. Should still just play this, just because it... Okay, no, that's right. I think I'm about to die. Yeah, I needed to, like, do that sooner. Or something like that. Still 7, baby! 4 damage in Wrath. Oh boy. Oh, I'm dead? Well, that was quick. Well, that was fast. Neato burrito.
Die.
Thank you very much, Tunnel Jumper. 3 health. 10 health. Fuck. I need... You know, I'm gonna take Fear No Evil, because it's an attack that says 8. It has the number 8 on it. It's obviously the best number that there is. Blood Veil. Bleh. It says blood. Therefore I am vampire. Is it time to die? It smells like time to die. Cool. What did I take? I take the one that enters calm? Shit. Oh, this looks bad. Oh, it is bad? That's unfortunate. I'm already in calm. I mean, I should play this anyway, because it does more damage than the alternatives. I sure do get a lot of power from switching stances that I don't switch. Fucking halt. Halt! In the name of the law. Halt! I am Reptar. Anyway. Having, like, any cards that retained would have been good. Yeah. Like, literally any of them. One that makes you into Wrath, there's a couple that deal damage, there's a couple that block for you. There are cards that themselves don't retain, but they make things that retain. Look at me go! Cool. I've always wanted to fight 3 Lagavulins. That's what Wrath does. It turns sentries into... Man, can you imagine? Can you imagine if that were a fight? Triple Lagavulin? I think if you tripled the number of, like... I think sentries might be the best one to triple. Like... As in, like, it would be the easiest to deal with. Because you're like... If the other 2 as triples weren't a possibility, like in Act 3 at some point, if you could face like 9 sentries, there are ways you can prepare your deck for fighting 9 sentries. I think a Wrath-based deck would do just fine into an arena, the arena event. At least the second half. Because you're... That just means you're playing attacks that do shitloads of damage. Fucking Gremlin Knob doesn't do a goddamn thing for 2 turns. He doesn't get dangerous until turn 3. If you're like wrathing and just like slapping out attacks from turn 1, you kind of just like... And Taskmaster's like, I attack for 7. I attack for 8. Like, the problem is the fact that he puts 3 wounds in your discard, but you don't care about your discard if they're just gonna be dead. I did not make it to the boss. I think the thing that's supposed to be strong about Wrath is, it's like, you take double damage, but you don't take damage if they're dead. And Wrath lets you kill them quickly. I think that's, like, supposed to be how it's supposed to be good. I don't know if it succeeds. Alright, 2 leads, 2 bonfires. Give me that HP. I think we needed to get more cards that put me in and out of stances before I started taking powers that care about how often I swap stances. Because, like, gaining 8 block every time you swap a stance is not very good if your deck is really bad at swapping stances. I don't know, I feel like without the card draw, her damage goes, like, way down. Because before you could, like, Vigilance, card draw into more attacks, Miracle into Eruption, then have 2 more energy, and then just, like, pow, 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 pow. You know, you could just, like, plop out, like, 33 damage in one turn. Anyway, die. Now that seems a lot more difficult. What are we fighting? I'm going to take Flying Sleeves. This seems pretty good against Guardian, because you can just hold it until he's ready to die, and then slap him with it. Cool. Was that all my defense? I have this. Well, thanks, Miracle. Can I kill you? And it's like every time I get like this setup where I'm in Calm and I have Eruption, I can't spend all of my energy on attacks. Because Eruption will put me back up to 3, and then I'm just like, fuck. If I wanted to block, I wouldn't enter Wrath. That's why I think the retain cards are especially good. Because obviously if this were a longer fight, you know, we'd hold on to the Flying Sleeves, wait until the next time we see Eruption. And then I'm guaranteed to have at least one more card that deals damage in my hand. Let me see if this actually kills him or not. 16 plus 9 is 25. Yeah, there's like 37. Cool. I think I just probably want another attack. No, thank you. Where am I going? Not that way. This way. Oh. Was this a hallway fight? It was, wasn't it? Or was it? What did I do here? I didn't even pay attention to the fact that this was like 4 hallway fights. Not counting. Okay, well, let's find out. Okay. What was that event? Oh, 5 max health. Right. It was the dangling food. The dangling food items. I feel like this is a lot less worth playing when you're not being attacked. It's like I could strike Flying Sleeves, but if... I don't know. Because, like, before... It's like you're paying 2 energy now, but you get 2 energy back later. So, like, you're manipulating your energy. So it's like you were getting card draw that eventually pays for itself. So it was like... It's like taking a loan. Or no, it was like the reverse of a loan. It's like investing in card draw. Like investing your energy in card draw now, and you get the energy back later. This does the same thing with block, but if you don't need the block on that turn, it's bad? It seems worse. I mean, obviously she's better at blocking, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Obviously, if you are getting attacked, then it's really good, but this is only 1 vulnerable. God, that's... Oh, that's... Is that even worth it? I guess it's like a little bit worth it. It's way more worth it if you can enter Wrath. Speaking of entering Wrath, I'm just going to assume I kill here. Yeah. I've got everything. You can edit the files. I had everything unlocked for her last night. I had Ascension 20 locked for her last night. Or unlocked for her. Yeah, I didn't fucking climb like 17 Ascensions while I was at work. That definitely is not what happened. There's no cheating about it.
bits! The bits! The bits!
Unsubscribed.
Thank you very much, Jinnerdling. Perseverance seems kind of good. We haven't fought any elites yet. So I still have to worry about the knob. I only have to draw Perseverance once, though. And then it just, like, stays in my hand against Gremlin Knob. I've added 2 attacks. I wish, like, Crush Joints retained, or just had 2 vulnerable on it by default. No, God. I don't think he got, like, a 12th of the way through the B-movie script. Yeah, I feel like the retained stuff... I feel like certain cards that don't have retain should, or certain cards that do have retain shouldn't. It takes a long time to get through the B-movie script. To get through any movie script. Like, a couple of lines at a time. Is this good against Gremlin Knob? This is like a weird scaling Iron Wave. I don't know if that's what you want in Act 2 Elite fights. Might be fine against Leg of Ulan, maybe. It just seems like so little damage. I'm gonna take it. Yeah. He's wussed out. He's no longer doing the everyday B-movie script. Oh, Talk to the Hand? It applies for the whole fight. But that's not super useful in Act 1 Elite fights. Like, Talk to the Hand, like I said, it's good against Leg of Ulan, because you can slap him with it on a turn where you're not waking him up, because it only deals 5 damage. So you can slap him with it and then get value out of it later. And that fight tends to go, you know, including the turn where you wake him up, tends to go like 5 or 6 turns. So, you know, you can get some decent damage out of it. Whereas, like, Gremlin Knob, you want him dead by turn 4. You don't care about your block after turn 3, generally. And it's so little damage that, like, you're just trying to burst him down. And same with, like, sentries, or any multi-target fight. Like, if I talk to the hand, this guy, as soon as he splits, like, this card exhausts. I get to use it once in a fight. If it didn't exhaust, this card would be great. This would be a great fucking card, because you can just, like, keep stacking it. With the exhaust, it's just, like, it's... I think it's an alright card. It's okay. What am I spending my energy on? It's like there, the vulnerable literally didn't do anything because of the way... You know what? Maybe Crush Joints is fucking terrible. I just realized. It doesn't like, the one vulnerable was bad enough. You have to play a skill before it to even get the vulnerable. Which made the way I had to play that whole turn fucking awkward. Because I couldn't, like, talk to the hand, Crush Joints, strike. Like, I could, but then I'd get, like, 4 block, no vulnerable, and, like, what, 20 damage? It's just like, I don't know, I feel like you gotta jump through a lot of baloney hoops for not great pay. Like, I don't think Crush Joints, if Crush Joints did not have that rider on it, I think it would be okay. If it were too vulnerable with the restriction, I think I'd be happier with it. Slimes are not skills. So, like, this turn it's kind of fine just because there's, like, fucking nothing else to do in my hand. Boom, debuff is gone. The slime has split. Why? Well, that was just a mistake. That was just a mistake. Should have played the strike while I was in Wrath form. Oh boy, I'm not even gonna make it. I'm not even gonna make it through an elite fight. Oh, I can just kill? Cool. I'm not doing stance things yet. It's a skill that deals damage. Gotta worry about Gremlin Knob. Adaptation... No. Excuse me. I think maybe I can take Third Eye, just because I haven't removed a strike yet. Okay. Well, we got our best option for Talk to the Hand. I think the one thing that makes... Crush Joints, like, maybe sometimes okay, at least for short fights, is the fact that you can proc it with Miracle. Well, there's a huge difference between between, like, cheesing a whole fight and basically... No, like, both of those things, not save quitting and putting myself automatically at Ascension 20, are for the exact same purpose, is that those actions are what will most effectively make me better at the game. Both of those actions are actually operating on the same principle. They happen for the same reason. It's not a contradiction. Yeah, I'll edit my game so that I always win too. So that I just like always get seeds that win no matter what. I don't think you can possibly do that. It's a large part of whether or not you win depends on what the fuck you're doing. I'd like to Eruption, but then I'd like to not be in Wrath, which is a problem. It's like, fuck, playing Vigilance right here feels so bad. It's like before I could Vigilance... Well, in this case, I've got, like, nothing to draw into. I need an Empty Fist. That's what I need. I need an Empty Fist. I feel like Empty Fist is like the Ball Lightning. In that, it's just... You just really, really want it. Not for its damage, but for its shenanigans value. Alright, well, I guess we're just going hard in the paint then. Which means I'm probably using this weak potion here. Oh boy! 16 damage level and oh my god, my bones! There's like no way I can kill you, right? Cool, I die. Good fight. It's like, is this cheating? Is this really cheating? Making it so that I fucking die to Lagavulin every time? I've done 2 runs tonight. 2 runs that are probably slower than normal because I'm talking a lot more about a lot more things. It's like, I keep getting fucking whale trash. That's a lot of elites. That's a path with a lot of hallway fights on it. More hallway fights than I'd like. Well, rip. Is there anything better? Can I do a shenanigan? No. Max HP again. When will I get a cool whale bonus? Who knows? I'm just gonna like start in angry mode and see how that works. Oh, cool. This deck has like no fucking attacks in it. Ugh, I did it again. It's gonna take me a while before I stop doing that. Lethal? Smells like lethal. Flying sleeves. Phew, phew. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, flying knee, I understand. Flying sleeves? I guess I don't really have, like, long sleeve anything. Yeah, and I'm not tempted enough to reach over and grab the sleeves of the Garf suit. Yeah, I'll just take flying sleeves. It seems like the least bad. It seems like it's kind of good sometimes, maybe? That's man, that's really not high praise. Okay, but right here, it's just like, Shazam! Pow! Boom! Like, there it was good. It did the thing it was supposed to do. Oh, that's much better! Oh my god! Oh, that's a much better card than Enter Calm, End Your Turn. Jesus. I'm picking it. I probably don't want it right here, right now, because I need damage to fight the elites, but I think overall, I think that's a really good card. It gives you reason to stay in Calm, as opposed to just wanting to leave it immediately every time for the energy. Flying knee value. Does this work? This doesn't work when you're in Wrath. Fucking anti-boot value. Boot D value. I don't know what I'm doing. Give me faces. Caw, motherfucker. I probably didn't want to lose HP there anyway. Okay. So I need to block. Yeah, having a this to, like, enter Calm when I don't need block seems cool. Hold up. Hey! I did a thing. I played the cards in an order that didn't suck. And I got boot value. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Consecrate still. Did they buff? I think they buffed Consecrate by 1 damage. I think this used to do 3 damage to all enemies. Oh god, I'd like... What would I like? I like cards that do more than this. These are just so low value. Scry 1, gain 2 block, deal 3 damage. How good is Scry 1? It's a little bit better with Inner Peace. I do have more card draw on the deck with Inner Peace. You know what? Give me just lucky. Maybe we can try to make some card draw shenanigans. That's like a 1 damage upgrade. It's like, that's a 4 damage upgrade. Actually, yeah. Eruption's a 6 damage upgrade, but it also doesn't benefit from Wrath itself. Whereas this does. And this one costs 1 energy instead of 2. So take that. Okay, Legavulin. First and foremost, caw, bitch. So I have a 1-cost card that lets me not die. That's just what I'm claiming. Ooh. Slight danger zone? Slight danger zone. We'll be fine. We got a potion? We got a potion for this shit. I can't use all this energy. Again. Boot value. Yeah, yes, I absolutely want that one. I was gonna use the potion, but that works. Well, I guess I was gonna wait to see what I drew. I wish this did something else if you were already in Calm. Instead of the literal nothing that it does. It's like 8 block for 2 energy is not good. Oh! Alright, well, we took some damage. But I did it! That's our first Ascension 20. Watch it like a woolen kill. I've decided I don't like this card. No, I like the I like the Wrath Eye. I like the way the eye of the staff changes. I decided I didn't like Crush Joints, but that might not, I don't know. I've decided that I don't know what I've decided. I've decided that my decisions are not final. There we go. Boom. Caw-caw. Yeah, we'll toss that one. Could Inner Peace and pop my Miracle. I think I'm just gonna strike here. How much damage do I have? You mean if he's vulnerable? Yeah. It would be triple damage. So if I Eruption, then Miracle for the skill, then Crush Joints, it's 27. Plus, like, I think triple damage on this, because this is 12, 27, yeah. So he just dies. This. I think with the changes to Inner Peace and Vigilance, I think Miracles are actually a lot better. Because having the energy just on hand to use when I'm able to draw with Inner Peace seems pretty handy. Crescendo also seems good. Just being able to choose when I'm doing things with my cards. I don't think I'm taking Collect. Mantra seems like kind of powerful. Right, Inner Peace right now. Try to. I'm only taking 4 damage. 9 damage, vulnerable. So, gives me 18 damage. It doesn't do anything. The real thing is, I think, like, I don't think half her cards don't really start doing anything until you've, like, it's like, I have to play the Prey and then draw the Miracle before I can start, you know, having more than 1 extra energy on hand. I'm not weak, am I? No. How much killing can I do? They have their stupid shields. 9 knocks him down to 6 with 11 block. That's 17. That'll kill him. I'll still, yeah. I think I might be able to do a lot of killing. But also kill this guy. So just like he kills you. Sure, keep that. Straight kill you? No. Then I should Flying Sleeve you. Because you're dealing damage to me. Put you at 2. Pray. And I know I'm drawing the strike, so you just die anyway. Empty Fist. Yeah, I think this is the trouble I'm having with, like, so many cards being beta. It's, like, really hard to just, like, look at what you've got at a glance. Which is what I'm used to doing. like, no, I need to really remember. Like, I can't... I don't know. How do I put it? I don't think I need double stance potion. Yeah. No, I was thinking about it last night, and I think the lack of art is impacting me more than I thought it was. Because, like, I actually really have to think, like, wait, okay, how much damage do I actually have? And I think looking at it, the answer is not very much. I've got flying sleeves and crush joints. Like, this basically doesn't count. It kind of counts if I'm in Wrath, but it's like, this isn't damage, this isn't damage. So, Bowling Bash is really good in multi-target fights. But I think Empty Fist is just like... It feels like just such a bread and butter maneuver. Did I do this wrong? I think I've done this wrong. Yeah, I think I've screwed up this entire turn. I had to do something different. Okay. Once again, I just don't have enough to actually spend my energy on. I don't know, I feel like you need like too many different things to all be in your deck. Like the one card that like it one cost retain, enter Wrath. I feel like that card also needed to be in this deck. But then I couldn't have picked up, I don't even remember what I picked up. I think it was Crush Joint. Maybe I shouldn't have picked up the Prey. Was it competing with Prey? I think it was. I don't know. Maybe picking Prey was just a mistake. If I crush joints, he dies, right? He's gotta die. Oh, he dies. Alright, 16 damage, Gremlin Knob is not bad at all. Still don't know... This doesn't seem like a great power. It's like 2 energy for 16 damage. But you get to choose when 3/4 of it happen. So it might be 2 energy for 28 damage. Yeah, if I assume that I'm always playing this in Wrath over strikes in my hand, which why wouldn't I? This is actually a much better damage card. So I need more sources of Wrath so that I can more consistently have Wrath ready to go for when I would have enough damage to be lethal. Because sometimes it's like, well, if these would deal double damage, then I'd have lethal right now, but you don't have any way to enter Wrath. The problem is, like, this retains itself innately. I have to play the Carve Reality when I draw it to get the second half. I mean, this one does 24 in Wrath, and this one does 28 if you Wrath the second half. I think this one is probably easier to use then, because I don't have to play Carve Reality when I draw it. Obviously, if you like manage to Wrath them both, then you're getting 32 damage versus 24. That's a number that makes a difference. God damn it. I didn't realize I had a shop literally next floor. Great Maw Bank. 10 out of 10. I have an Empty Fist and an Inner Peace, so I'm a bit better at doing stance things. Problem is, I can't afford Mummified Hand and anything else. Are there any powers in this deck yet? No. I feel like I want to play with her cards more, just to learn them before I start adding in, you know, relics that change how good certain things are in certain situations. I know that's, like, not optimal for winning, but I think it might be more optimal for learning. So, like, I want this, this. I am 3 gold short of Crescendo card remove. That's unfortunate. Ka? I don't think I need Prey for this fight. That was an unfortunate turn 1, if I could have just, like, blocked. Simmering Fury. I think this is a new card. Scry 3, enter Wrath at this... Oh. So you scry for your damage. I feel like follow-ups. Again, this card would be a lot better if you could... If you had control over when you were drawing it. Which I guess is what scry is for. We're past... You know what, we're past the elites. I'm gonna start taking some skills. Ooh, this is not the turn 1 I was looking for. Don't want to enter Wrath next turn. This is going to be in ball mode. Both of these flip him, but this one doesn't. So I'll play this one, and I'll play Crush Joints, because I can hold on to Flying Sleeves. Then I inner piece out of Wrath. Okay. Wow, it's, I guess I didn't add, like, any block to the deck, did I? Just lucky blocks for 2! I added Mental Fortress. Whenever you switch stances. I think that includes exiting stances. Do I want to exit this stance right now? I have nothing to do with all that energy other than just play more attacks. Yeah, it seems bad. Excuse me. I guess I'm blocking. Yeah. I think I'm drawing cards. I mean, I may as well, right? I get the miracle back. I guess it minus ones me a card, but that's not as important when you get to hold on to stuff. I needed to grab like a protect or something. I need to have retainable block. Okay. We've almost entered big boy mode. This automatically gives me 4 block next turn. If I enter Wrath at the start of next turn and then pray and enter Divinity, I'll have 8 block and I won't take double damage. And I'll deal triple damage. Oh, both of these enter Calm. I'm already entering Wrath, so I don't really need this if I've got that. Oh, I don't want to play that? No, I don't want to play that. Well, I did not... Wait, where the fuck is Prey? Still in the discard. Okay, well that was never going to happen anyway. So, the good news is I can definitely just leave the thingy. Why did I have 5 energy? Oh, because I went from Calm to Wrath. Gotcha. I didn't even think about the extra energy. Crescendo? Which one's Crescendo? Oh, that's the one that you exit. Oh no, that's the one where you... yeah, that's the one where you retain Enter Wrath. It's, it costs 1. And it only costs 0 if you upgrade it. No, I think Eruption. It might need a little bit of tweaking, but I think it does the job fine. So I actually have more energy than I realized I needed. Yeah, I have way more energy than I can use. I need an empty body. Or I need the one where every time you swap stances, you draw a card. I mean, obviously it would be nice if she started in Calm, but that would probably be way too fucking good. Unless that's what your starter relic did. If your starter relic didn't give you a miracle and instead started you in Calm. So that is literally just... Oh, you have 2 extra energy on 1 turn. Which is pretty good. I think that would like have to be her starting relic. You'd have to get rid of... Or, yeah, you just, like, change... Pure Water would say start each fight in Calm stance. Because there's so many stance synergies. And Calm is just, like, good? You'd have to. It would just have to be your starting relic. What am I doing? Oh, I flipped him. Oh, well, that changes things. I was like, I've still got energy to, like, keep going. I get Empty Body and then Vigilance. This is all damage. Cool. In situations like this, where it's like, I got a bunch of damage cards that I don't get to hold on to or do anything with. This was not the correct turn for Prey. It's like play Vigilance. I am slowly dying. Like, that's definitely happening. Cannot enter Wrath, cannot enter Divinity. Oh, I can enter Wrath next turn. I'm dying? He only has 76 health left. Hold up. Scry 3 with 0 cards. 0. 0. I think I'd probably do it anyway. I didn't draw any fucking... Oh my god. I need to block. Here's a bunch of damage. I need damage. Here's a bunch of block. No, thank you. I mean, whatever. Fuck it. Just, like, slam his tits. Cool. Is it? I don't know that it is. God, I wish this drew 2 cards. I'm gonna play it for funsies. Look at all this block! Whoa! Cool. Alright, well, I mean, I'm complaining a bunch, but I think I've probably learned some things. It's the knowledge, the brain juice. It's absorbing it. It's getting massaged in there. What if I put 2 praise in the deck? Yeah, they changed Vigilance. It gives 8 block now. They also changed Inner Peace to not suck. Inner Peace used to just say enter calm, end your turn. I really didn't like the end your turn cards. That was like, why is that a fucking mechanic? That is just pure feels bad, man. In text form. But I think Inner Peace is good. Battle him... I'm having more problems drawing cards than I am playing them. Prey doesn't really help with that, does it? Prey's like the opposite of that. Does that make Wallop good? 12 block, 12... This does 2 more damage and 2 more block. I used plenty of miracles. I just added like 3 of them to my deck with Prey. This is... Without doing shenanigans, this is very slightly better. Well, no, it's not better. This has very slightly higher numbers than Dash. And it costs 1 whole extra energy. Unblocked. Gain damage equal to the unblocked damage dealt. It seems like you need some stupendous fucking setup. It's like you have to, like, be in Wrath or enter Wrath, then Wallop, then exit Wrath. And, like, then it's good. Then you're like, boom, 24 damage, 24 block for 3 energy. Even then, it's like, it's like, okay. Fuck it. 3 miracles, because, you know, we were having troubles casting our cards. During elite and boss combats, gain 1 energy. Vulnerable and or divinity. Yeah, no. I can't hold on to the card. Like, I have to draw Prey and Wallop at the same time. I have, like, a card. I have a card that scries. Sorry, I have just lucky. I have 2 cards that scry. Like I said, it seems to require a lot of setup to be any good at all. Fresh Joints literally gives 1 vulnerable, and I have to play a skill before it. Yes, great, wonderful. 54 damage with 54 block. I mean, Flying Sleeves does, like, it retains itself. It has its own setup printed on it. It doesn't require other setup. You just have Flying Sleeves, wait to enter Wrath. With any of the Wrath cards, we only have 1 Wrath card, but we saw a couple others. And then you slap them. It's like you take Protect, you take Establishment. Boom. There's your block. It's like 2 cards. Wallop needs, like, a bunch of Scry on, like, multiple different cards, and something else, or 2 something else's, and you have to arrange them all into your hand at the same time, which sometimes you can't fucking do, because you're scrying 5 in a draw pile with 2 cards left, so you're like, well, this Scry was fucking useless, I hope I draw Scry next turn, so that I can set it up next turn. Or, like, you draw, and then next turn you draw Wallop, but not your Prey, so you can't enter Divinity, and you're like, well, this Wallop doesn't do anything this turn. It's just like, It seems like a shitload of fuck, is what it seems like, to put it bluntly. Am I just, like, removing 2 cards because I've lost control of my life? I don't think Wallop gets cheaper. I think its numbers go up by, like, 3 or something. Wallop new Grand Finale? I mean, maybe. Honestly, I think Grand Finale would be way better on her than on the Silent, but that's true of any cards that require, like... Well, that might not be true anymore, now that this doesn't draw cards. Obviously, like, the Abundance of Scry makes Grand Finale, like, way fucking better. You can just, like, actually control how many cards are left in your deck, and how many cards you're drawing. And then just be like, cool. I'll draw Grand Finale here. Slaver's Caller. As in, like, the blue and red slaver. I honestly don't know, like, what is actually good to take here, because, like, this is new. This is new. Fuck it. We're gonna take the Sparkly Water. Yeah, it does not do anything in regular hallway fights. Which is like, We have to fight way more regular hallway fights than not regular hallway fights. I don't know if that's the downside I want in an energy relic, right, Meow? Well, it's also, like, it's not even, like, fair testing new relics on the new character, because she's gonna get changed a lot. Holy Sand, that's... Holy Water. Holy Sand. Who ever heard of Holy Sand? Get out of here. Can we fight 2 elites? I have no idea. Yeah, so we got a lot of miracles in the deck. Holy Sands, though? I don't think Holy Water's that good. Well, it's alright. It's kind of like Charge Battery, or not Charge Battery, like Nuclear Battery. And that it'll give you some energy, and then it won't. You can control it a little bit better with Holy Water, but the problem is then your hand gets, like, full of trash. Whatever, I'm just gonna go this way. We're fighting Bronze Boy, right? Automaton. It's like, yeah. He does not intend to attack. So, rip Fear No Evil. I'm just gonna, like, spend my 3 energy hitting the guy. Sure love that Nuclear Battery. Nuckbat. Do I want to enter Wrath when he's attacking me for 22? I did just play my Flying Sleeves Plus. Seems like it could go really poorly. Don't have Mental Fortress up. Haven't played a Prey. It's... Okay, what? How... If I do play it, how do I fucking kill him and not die? I get to scry the top card. There's, like, almost no damage left in the deck. The answer is I don't. The answer is I don't kill him and not die. The answer is that... fucking sentence structure. Never mind. Fuck it. I'm not playing it. You know what? Maybe I don't want that next turn. And then I guess I keep punching him? Oh, right. Drawing, like, way too fucking many cards. I mean, I managed it somehow. I used up all of my miracles, but I managed it somehow. Okay, I think I'm holding this. Spending my 3 energy like this. It's gonna be even more awkward when you factor in, like, fights where you become weak. You're like... So you're setting up Wrath, and then it's like... You end up weak the turn you were gonna Wrath, so then you're like, well, do I still Wrath? Because now instead of dealing double damage, I'm dealing a time and a half damage. Maybe I could wait on Wrath, yada yada yada. It's just like things we're going to have to figure out. You know, I think maybe I do like Prey. I think these miracles are actually really handy. Then again, I'm just using my miracle to play Prey. And like giving myself anti-card draw. I don't know if that's actually good. I have to pray 4 fucking times. I could have done that differently. Doesn't matter, he dies. Good. Praying was sure worth it. Halt! I'm taking Empty Mind. I need card draw so bad. The bird mask is not new. It is... Well, I mean, obviously it's good. It makes you say caca at the start of every fight. That is exactly what it does. Its description is, you feel more talkative. It's technically neutral, but it's good. It's a net improvement to the gameplay experience. It's a good mask. Yeah, he is what? Too bad, too good, and... caca. You've never seen the Cultist mask? Weird. Yeah, no, it's been in the game as long as that mask event has. These guys take half damage from baloney. That's unfortunate because all this deck is pure processed meat, baby. I can knock down 1 idiot and then take 2. Good value. Cool. The problem is I'm still in Wrath. Simmering Fury. Simmering Fury. Anyway. Yeah, that's like way too much fucking damage. No thank you. Really wish I had that one that gave me block. But now... Whew! I almost never go for it unless I'm already losing blah 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 blah. Bad mask like 7 runs in a row. Stop paying attention to him. Oh, Mask Man's alright. Do I want crush joints? Okay, do I want crush joints? What would I rather have? I think crush joints is fine. So I'm playing 2 more cards here, right? Playing that to knock him down. Yeah, I'll just kill him next turn. I could, like, make vulnerable with crush joints by playing the defend instead, but it's like, well, if I do this, he just dies to crush joints, so... Can't... Yeah. I don't know how good this Prey is in, like, non-boss fights. I sure did take a whole lot of damage this fight. Mm-hmm. I kind of need... Oh, wait. I thought this was a different card than it was. I was going to say, I kind of need block cards. But this is not a block card. It is card draw, though. Which I also kind of need, but... Really? First event? Hallway fight. I like it. Look at it like crush joints. She has this, and she has the one where, depending on what stance you're in, they either become weak or vulnerable. I think Chris Joints is like... It's the fact that one vulnerable is just not very useful, especially if you only get it after you play a skill. So if you didn't play a skill last turn, or for some reason Crush Joints, you don't want Crush Joints to be the first card you play on a turn, which can happen fairly regularly, especially if you're trying to do weird stance shit. It's like... You can hardly get the value out of that vulnerable. If you're on like 3 energy, and... You know, you have to like play a defend, and then Crush Joints, and then like play, you know, something that does like 8 damage or something, you're like, cool. I guess it's fine. I guess in that situation, Crush Joints did deal like if I played with Fear No Evil, that's 9, I get an extra 4. So I got like 13 damage out of Crush Joints. I guess that's okay. Well, the problem is, like, I have to play Eruption to enter Wrath. So if I want to Crush Joints while I'm in Wrath, I don't get the vulnerable. I have to put a skill in there somewhere, and Eruption costs 2 energy. So I either, like, just need to know what the fuck I'm going to draw next turn. I don't think no, I think replacing Eruption with Crescendo is a bad idea, because her deck is already skill heavy. Her starter deck. Because you have, what, 4 strikes. You got, like, 4 strikes, 4 defends, Eruption, Vigilance, and the Miracle. Because Miracle is a skill, and it does start in your opening hand. So it's like... Yeah, I don't know. What am I doing this turn? Am I Crushing Joints? Ooh. Well, it doesn't matter if it's drawn. The problem is, like, you don't get to play it against Gremlin Knob. I guess. No, I see what you're saying. It's like drawing skills versus drawing attacks. Still, I think if you turn this from an attack to a skill, it would be too much. Yeah, I think 5 and 5 is a lot better than 4 and 6. I think Eruption, again, they might have to tweak some numbers on it. They might have to, like, drop it down to 5 damage and 1 energy or something. Maybe even 4 damage, 1 energy? But I don't think you just swap it for Crescendo. I think you leave it as an attack. You just might have to tweak some numbers. Which they can do. Tweaking numbers is, like, the easiest thing they can do. So I'm playing Vigilance here, right? Wait, did I... I mean, again, it really depends. I think it's probably better than Bash, in that it's probably much more worth 2 energy later in the run. I think it's like Bag of Prep. Or, not Bag of Prep, but, like Ring of the Snake for Silent. It's like... Doesn't do a ton early on, but I think it gets better and better and better. I think Eruption gets better the further into a run you are. Whereas, I think Bash stays, like, kind of the same. Might even get worse. It definitely gets worse if you pick up an Uppercut. Okay. How do I want to do this? By Crescendo? He doesn't intend to attack, so I did not enter Calm. Well. I made a mistake already. Cool. So I'm in Wrath. 1 block, baby. Re-entering Wrath from Wrath does not sound useful. Die? Ah, yes. Die. There's the answer. How many attacks are left in here? Some? I'm gonna scry this just so I can, like... Here, let's just try to kill her next turn. See how that works. Is there a point to inner piecing and then eruptioning? If I eruption by itself, I go down to 2, or I go down to 1 energy. If I inner piece then eruption, I still have 2 energy. But then I also lose 9 damage. How much damage do I have here? Hold up. 18. That's 30, 42, 42, 52. Yeah, I've got enough. Not dying sounds like it might be kind of cool. Okie dokie. Inner peace. If you're in calm. Blah, 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 blah. Fear no evil. No one's attacking. Trying to go apeshit next turn sounds like a bad idea. Especially since 2/3 of all of my calm cards. Well, I've got 2 cards that exit a stance too. Exiting Wrath is not nearly as exciting as exiting Calm. Let's cry a little. Okay. We found the thingy. Man, oh. I like, without Mental Fortress, I just really don't block. Like, I'd have 8 more block right now. I'd be full blocking. I have not entered Divinity once. Bet I should get the benefit. Okay, yeah, so that's one advantage of Bash, but you can, how should I put this? You can absolutely get the benefit of Wrath the turn after you play Eruption. You just don't exit Wrath. So you just have to, you know, play intelligently around your stances. It's like, yeah, you can Bash defend, but then you basically played like, well, it depends on like what you draw next turn, but like if we're talking like early Act 1, it's just like you got like 14 damage out of Bash? Like, let's assume, like, assuming you play 2 strikes next turn, so you get 6 damage out of it, and then Bash itself does 8. It's like, that's alright, I guess. Like, Eruption, I don't know. 6. Just Eruption Strike by itself is 15 damage. 15 damage you gain, because, like, not counting the original 6 damage that the strike did. And obviously, you also gain the benefit of playing Eruption sometimes gives you 2 energy. Bash trying to think of a scenario where playing Bash gives you 2 energy. There's no way to, like, draw cards off of Bash and proc Sundial that I can think of. So, like, that's the big thing. It's like, it doesn't just enter Wrath, it also exits Calm. So now you're not just stuck with Eruption, Strike. You could go Eruption, Strike, Strike, Strike. And then, suddenly, Eruption does a lot of damage. Anyway, I need to not die somehow. Seems like it might be difficult. I'm gonna play... Do I care about... No, I don't care about whether or not that makes someone vulnerable. I'm gonna play Mental Fortress. I'm gonna... Do I want to pray this turn? I don't think so. It appears I'm dying, though. I could have gained 8 more block if I'd swapped stances before exiting. Because I'm pretty sure this gives you block when you exit as well, right? It's like whenever your stance changes. Yeah, if I do it now, I get 4 block, and I go to 12 plus 6 is 18, and I die. Oh. I would have had 22, and I still would have died. Rip. Death by Ball Boy. It's more likely than you'd think. I don't know. I think there's a lot going on, and it's going to take a long time, and she's going to get changed a bunch. Like, literally nobody knows how to play her. Because she's not even done. If you could magically figure out right now the optimal way to play her, in a month you'd be wrong. So, I don't know that it's even worth that much discussion. I mean, obviously it's worth some discussion, because that's how the changes end up happening. As people talk about things, try things, think about things. Yeah, well, again, like, I'm pretty sure Defect, I'm pretty sure when he first hit beta, Dual Cast was a 2-cost card, and it was just like, wow. It was real trash. Now it's just like, okay. Like, it's pretty good in Act 1. And after that, if you're not doing Dark Orb stuff, or have, like, a ton of focus, it becomes less good. I guess we're going this way. Hey, I get whale options. 100 gold, choose a card. Well, I can't use the gold. Flying Sleeves? I can't kill this turn, can I? 24, no, that's not enough. Yeah, I think Crescendo's really good, because again, you can hold it. Really, I think the strongest thing she does is retain cards. Because trying to set up turns with Scry is just so much harder than just, like, just holding onto your fucking cards. You gotta jump through so many more hoops. Yeah, she doesn't have, like, anything that cares about, like, when you Scry, do X, or when you Scry this many extra cards. And I feel like she should. She should have something that does things when you Scry. I think I'm just gonna hit him with this right now. See, like, right there, like I said, if you don't need the block, then the Vigilance is kind of better before. But when you do need the block, it's like, Vigilance is great. Otherwise, I was just gonna play 3 defense and not enter Calm. Here, I got to block and Calm. Which, I mean, I think he died. I think this guy was dead regardless of Calm. But Well, that's different. Was this the one? This was the one that made you vulnerable, right? I think this used to be the one that made you vulnerable. Gain 1 mantra. Gain 1 mantra. Gain 4 block. This... At first I thought this card was trash. Because I'm like, you need so much cards. And then I'm like, retain cards. If you've got some retain stuff going on, then you could quite consistently have like 8, 9, or 10 cards in your hand. And then... This card's like, still just like, okay? Like, if you have a full 10-card hand, and you play Spirit Shield, you get 18 block. So, like, they slapped 2 leaps together. And it's like, leap is fine, but you have to jump through hoops for this to be 2 leaps. And obviously, like, having 2 leaps together is better than having 2 leaps apart, because you don't have to draw it twice. If you have Devotion. None of these are attacks. I think I like Empty Body. I think I want... If I have to pick one of these skills, which I don't. If I have to pick one, I think I'm going to pick the one that lets me do stance shenanigans. Yeah. Well, I think Weave is only on 1 card, probably. They're probably testing a bunch of different things and, like, seeing what sticks. So, like, Weave might get... That mechanic might get tossed, or it might get reinforced. That's the whole point of, like, doing this open beta testing. To see, you know, how different things work out. Ah, that was not the card I wanted to play. I'm just gonna pop this here. Not digging it. Taking 9 damage in floor 2. Definitely not digging it. See, so like right here, like he's gonna die, but what is it? So Eruption, assuming that they weren't going to die from it already, Eruption is 9 damage, plus 6 damage on this for 15, plus 6 damage on this for 21. Like, I haven't played a Miracle, that's just from exiting Calm. Plus 8 damage on this. It's like 29 damage. It's hard to do 29 damage in 1 turn off of Bash with 1 extra attack added in your deck. Like, I'm trying to think, like, yeah, you can't do it in 1 turn. You could do it across 2 turns with, like, Bludgeon or something. Anyway. It's like they're different cards. They work differently. Sometimes one's better than the other. I think, again, I think Eruption probably... It's because it enters Wrath, and Wrath and Vulnerable are different things. A large part because entering Wrath means if you're in Calm, you exit Calm. I think that's like the biggest... It's not just a damage buff. It's also sometimes also gain 2 energy, which lets you do a lot more the turn you play it than a card like Bash does. Is follow-up okay? I think it might be. Oh! Well, they buffed that one. I already thought Sanctity was already not bad. Now it draws 2 cards. It's a lot more card draw. I'm gonna take the follow-up, though. I'm missing health. I'm missing a lot of health for being on floor 3. Like, did I really take that much damage? Apparently I took that much damage. I guess I'm losing the gold. I'm gonna go need to refill my water soon. Even in that scenario, like the card drawing 2 cards, I had no energy, but I still had Miracle, so I could do Like, right here, I think I can still kill this guy. It's like, you in this scenario, you legit cannot kill this guy with, like, bash, strike, strike, defend, twin strike. Argument for crescendo. Yeah. No, again, you can just tweak the numbers on eruption. If it ends up not being... Oh, I'm weakened. If it ends up not being good enough, you can just tweak the numbers, and I think it'll be fine. I think the design of it and how it interacts with the rest of her starter deck and her other cards throughout her card pool, I think that's fine. Just gonna assume you die. Oh, yeah. So, I was getting, like, too much energy last time. Not enough card draw. But I also had way more cards that enter Calm than I do now. Like, I think I take Adaptation because we're still worried about Gremlin Knob. I can enter Wrath and deal its damage. I don't see the point of doing that. You could just double its damage. No, that seems too good. No, that's definitely... Without any other number, that's an 18 damage attack for 2 energy in your starter deck. That's really... That's... Nah. Nah. That's too good, dog. Because, like, there's functionally no difference between doing that and just, like... Actually, it might be worse. Because if you're in Divinity, you actually get... If you get the damage first, yeah. That might be worse than just doubling its damage. Like, just cranking the number to 18. Which might be more appropriate. But, I don't think the deck... I don't think it needs to go that high. Like I said, they might need to... I don't know. It's hard to make an argument for, like, reducing its energy cost, because, like, if you're in Calm, it's basically free. It's free tons of damage. Yeah, it is a 6 damage upgrade, which is... not crazy good. Carnage upgrades for 8. Immolate upgrades for, like, 7. And hits all targets. So, like, a 6... What are some other 2-cost attacks? Dash, I mean, both of its numbers go up by 3, so that one only goes up by 6. I'm trying to think. What else? Doom and Gloom only goes up by 4, but again, that's multi-target. So 6 is not, like, crazy. Excuse me. Predator goes up by 5. But the strong part of Predator is not necessarily the damage it deals. I have nothing to do with all this fucking energy. I have an empty... Oh, I didn't. I took Adaptation because of Gremlin Knob. You know, that would be fine, because if I actually had Adaptation in play there, I would have drawn a card off of doing that. So I guess it wasn't that bad. I'm not in a stance. If I play Eruption, bad things happen. So I'm... Yeah, a large part of it is just figuring out, like, at what point in the run is the point where I start really worrying about my stance stuff. It's like, because I added, like, 2 attacks to the deck, and they're like... I really did not add that much damage to the deck. Yeah, I wish I had like one more card that entered Calm. Then again, what on earth would I do with the energy here? Well, I guess I'd play Eruption, then I'd enter Calm or something. I draw a card if I play Eruption. That's a risky gamble. Not gonna take it. I'm just like dying. Oh, I've actually died. Didn't even notice. 72 points, baby. Alright, I'm gonna go refill my water. I'll be right back. Yeah, I mean, I literally won, like, my first 2 runs on Ascension 20. Or, not on Ascension 20. On Ascension 0 and Ascension 1. With her, like, just, like, not really understanding what she did. And then I got a Snecko Eye in Act 1, and I was just like, cool. Let's do Snecko Eye things. Compensating for mechanics that don't exist. Yeah. I just found out, like, I wasn't learning what was good or not. Because you can do things that aren't good and not die in low ascension. So I was like, oh, I'm still alive. But I don't know. My deck was doing like 9 different things. I'm like, I don't know which of these is good. And I got kind of frustrated with it and just like, it's just like, fuck it. Cool. Super elite. Super elite. Super elite. That's like fucking way too many hallway fights. This looks bad. I'm going like that. 6 hallway fights to get to a second elite. If there was a bonfire like here. Can I do a shenanigan? Oh! That might help. We're going for it. Taking the box. Die. I haven't taken shenanigan in a spell. Remove. Yeah. I think I... Ooh. It's actually probably not that bad. I don't think I intend to do a lot of damage on turn 1 anyway. Oh! Well. I didn't want that to be a hallway fight. I was like playing my turn 1, then he died, and I'm like, what the what? What? I think this card might be bad. I also think this card might be bad. Cool. Skipping them. Well, we didn't get the box. We didn't get whale bonus. Also, we got... Our deck got worse. That's what happened. I think I prefer the Flying Sleeves upgrade. Because it's like a 4 damage upgrade or it's an 8 damage upgrade in Wrath. And, well, it retains, so... It's like either... Yeah. I mean, it's like halfway between... It's like an Iron Wave Plus. But you can maybe make it free? I don't know how you do that in Act 1. That seems like highly unlikely. This is the kind of turn where I wish Vigilance drew cards. Wow. Well, I mean, I didn't lose anything from being weak. Well, hello. Yeah. This is exactly the kind of turn that all of this shit was for. Yeah, get angrier. Okay. You know what? 22 damage Gremlin Knob? I'll take it. But, like, did you see? Did you see how much damage? I did, like, 60 damage on turn 2. I took 22 damage. Part of that was from playing skills. But, you know, in a longer fight, I would have ended up taking probably more than that anyway. Inner Peace seems really good. I'm gonna just take another Flying Sleeves. We're just gonna go real punch heavy. Yeah, but that's like how much damage you would take against Gremlin Knob anyway. He attacks you for 24 on turn 3. And if you don't deal 60 damage to him on turn 2, you're probably not killing him on turn 3. You're probably killing him on turn 4. So, you know, without, like, Orichalcum or something, or, like, a Glacier or Leg Sweep, you might take, like, 30 damage instead of 22. Obviously, like, you'll take a bit less with, like, a Neutralize Plus. Vigilance goes to 12. Oh, the upgrade, you mean? I mean, lifting seems really good. Also, I have 33 health. Also, this bitch starts with 61 health. That might need to get tweaked. Does it go to 12? Doesn't even go to 11. Goes to 12. I mean, that's, like, not crazy? I die if I lift. I have to go through 4 hallway fights and a super elite. I probably die if I rest too. I'm probably just dead. Good. Because I didn't have enough stuff to do at bonfires. I'm frail. I'm frail and I can't exit Wrath. If I block, like Flying Sleeves. 6, 9. Take 9. Eruption, Flying Sleeves. Flying Sleeves. 16. If I enter Wrath, I take 10 instead of 9. I take 1 more damage, but also he's dead. And I can no longer become frail, and I no longer have to worry about blocking his damage for the rest of the fight. Can I kill him next turn, though? Ooh, that's the real question. He's gonna take 16 damage, which will knock him down to 32. That's another 16 there. Which knocks him down to 16. It's doable. Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously it's the most consistent. Retention is a consistency. That's all retention does. That's why Well-laid plants. I'm like, why can I not remember the name? My brain wanted to say go for the throat for some reason, and I'm like, that's not... One, that's not a fucking Slay the Spire card. Go for the eyes is a Slay the Spire card. Go for the throat is a magic card. The other question is, do I want to miracle this defend? I don't think so, considering I'm frail. Damage? Uh-oh. That's fine. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, I'm weakened. Gotcha. Time to do retain things. Ugh. That's fine. It's apparently all I'm good at. That's how I won the other 2 runs, was doing retain synergies. Not already in vigilance. Smells like frowning. It does block for 8. Smells like less frowning. I'm not gonna use the miracle to play a strike. I will use it to play establishment though, because it basically pays, yeah, pays for itself right now. I am vulnerable. Well, who the fuck did that? Who said that was allowed to happen? Okay, that's fine. I'll take 1. No longer vulnerable. Activate kill mode. Cool. I've lost like 20 health. In like 2 floors. I mean 3 floors, but obviously I don't think there's a way to lose health at a chest. Smite retains. Protect retains. You know what? I need some block. Protect is so fucking good with establishment. What was our first elite? We already fought Gremlin Knob, right? That was the first. Yeah. I dealt like 60 something damage to him on turn 1. Just like completely blasted his bones apart. Yeah. No, I think the stance change is also really good, but you've got to build up to it. Whereas retain, again, it's just like, you don't even need establishment for retain to be good. You just need establishment for retain to be really good. Can I explode his nuts right now? I am weak. God, I fucking hate being weak. Particularly with this character. Other characters, it doesn't matter as much, necessarily. But we were trying to set up that Wrath Balloony. Okay. 6. This will do 8 damage twice. 6 plus 16 is 22. Plus 12 is 34. Plus 8 is 42. I do not have enough damage. Shame, considering the 1 defend in my... Protect is on the bottom. Yeah, it's like... As soon as I have one thing, it's like, okay, I've got retain things, but now I need, like, card draw. And it's like... I don't know. I don't know what it's like. Step up and strike. Well, yeah, no. Flurry of Blows is definitely, like, hot garbage. I have a feeling that one's gonna get changed. No. I think the stance changing by itself is powerful. Like, if she had no... If she didn't, like... the powers that synergize with her stance changing, on top of just, like, doing a bunch of energy baloney and, like, drawing cards and dealing double damage here and there. I think that by itself is already strong. It just needs to get smoothed out a bit. Some of the cards are just kind of clunky to work with. Obviously, yeah, there's some cards that synergize with the stance swapping that are not the coolest. But I think her base... I think if you're just like... If you grab the one that draws you cards, if you grab Adaptation and the other one, the one that gives you block, if you've got those and you've just got like some stance switching stuff, and like Empty Mind and Empty Body and things like that, I think like that's pretty good. Because being able to control your stances that effectively means you can double way more damage with Wrath, because you have way more ability to get out of Wrath and gain extra energy and play more attacks. Yada yada yada. I don't know if it makes them seem good. I think most people have identified that those cards are not very good. What am I doing? Did they nerf Protect? They goddamn nerfed Protect. Damn it. Aw, used to go from 15 to 20. Aw, Protect was so fucking good. Alright, it's still pretty good. I don't know why the number's green, though. That's throwing me off. Anyway, so, I'll just, like, play this. Because it perfectly blocks. And now our flying sleeves are free. Well, I'm gonna play Protect again. Alright, as soon as we hit Wrath, I'm about to end this man's whole career. Die! 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 Talk to Hand's a little bit of scaling. I think I like Fear No Evil, maybe? I think I like Fear No Evil, maybe. Talk to the Hand scales really well with the fact that there are 3 flying sleeves in the deck, because it's every time they get hit. And we do have to fight Hexaghost somehow. And again, being able to go Wrath and then go Calm again, especially since this gets to the double damage, is also a way to kill him. I don't think Cleanse Evil. Even when you're doing... You know what? I don't think we're fighting a Super Elite. I think we're taking... Wow. I wish I could go back. I wish I could just, like, curve back around and be like, ooh, maybe let's try it. I think I'm not napping because of the big boy move. Can you please tell me this doesn't make it an 8? That's my other problem, is that, like, 2/3 of her powers just upgrade to innate. I'm like, well, you only have 5 cards in your starting hand. I think I'm lifting, baby. Talk goes well with bosses. What? Oh, talk to the hand. Reverse choke. Gotcha. I was like, talk goes well with bosses. I was reading that as a literal statement. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means. I might have to liquid bronze here. I'm just gonna assume I do, because I don't know. Because I don't know. Yeah, why is this one green, too? I guess. It's shorthand, but it's not, like, common shorthand. You're just, like, taking one of the words and being like, and referring to the whole card as that. And I just have to, like, sit around confused. Be like, oh, that's what the fuck he was talking about. See, now we're starting to... And these stay, because I don't have Sneckwai, these actually stay permanently discounted. So I can just, like, play them without having to worry about keeping the discount on them. How much damage can I do here? I, like, probably have to play Protect. Eruption, 10, 38, 58, 78, 92 damage, and then I die. That's probably fine. Wish I had empty body? Empty body. It's like consistently in calm. I think they might have to add another card or two that does something while you're in calm. Blow my load, 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 blow my load. Vigilance or be extra spicy. And like, I'll pray for fear no evil. Ah, they're like 4 burns. We're just gonna be nice and safe. Fuck. Dang it, Bobby. Could have dealt 14 damage. It said, I die. Well, should have used that speed potion. I mean, it probably didn't help that the whole act sucked. I got Gremlin Visage. Like, Yuri doesn't do anything until you make it do things. This was good. This was a good one. Not the greatest against this guy. Now's Lament didn't do anything. Yeah. Yeah. It's at 3 a.m. Fuck it. We're gonna do one more, because these have been short runs. Because dying. Okay, we can try the box again. Lose 6 max HP for 250 gold seems fine. I don't get to use that gold for a while, but it is 2 elites, 2 bonfires. I'm gonna have a decent amount of gold by the time I hit that shop. Over 400. Assuming I don't die. Which could happen. I was debating using the miracle to just like whack the dude. Like, would Calm be stronger or weaker if it just gave you 1 energy per turn? I'm actually not sure. It would probably be stronger, but I don't know if it would be much stronger. Yeah, I don't know. Could you fucking stop? Cool, I get to hit you now. Leaf. Oh, fucking weak. What is that? 6, 14. Yeah, I got it. I lost like 8 health that fight. None of these are attacks. Do I just bail? This, Is this card bad? I think this card might be bad. I'm comparing it. What's that one goddamn Ironclad card I never take? It costs like 0 and applies 1 week to all enemies. And you upgrade and applies 2 week. Because it's like Shockwave costs 2 and applies 3 week and 3 vulnerable. This costs 1, applies either 2 of one or 2 of the other. Intimidation, that's it. And you can't even, like, actively choose which one you get. You have to jump through hoops to try... And, like, sometimes you're just like, well, I'm just in calm. Yeah, Yeah, I think Wave of the Hand might be bad. It's like, they could have some bravery. They could just come out and be like, boom, 4. Just put the number 4 on each of those. And then it'd be like, oh, this might be kind of good. 4 weak is a lot of weak. 4 vulnerable is a lot of vulnerable. That's enough to last, like, the entire goddamn hallway fight. You can go back and forth and maybe. But, like, 2, you're just like, ugh. I mean, the one difference is those other 2 cards I named exhaust and this one doesn't. So, like, you can keep using it, but... Boy, oh boy. I don't know if that's worth using. Obviously, if it said 4 on it, then with enough cards, you could actually, like, just keep slapping it on. But, like, is that too strong? Doesn't seem too strong. It's not hard to keep your enemy, like, perma-weak with Silent or perma-vulnerable with Ironclad. Like, it's not common. It's not super common, but play enough runs that I definitely see it. I really like this card. I like it. Don't want to take it here. I want to take Halt. It's like, I feel like you have to have like 5 halts in your deck before you can run with the halt strategy. Reface. I could lose even more HP and have even more money. Cool. Smells like dying to the first elite. You die. 24, no. Which means I do this. Yeah, because I wasn't already in calm. Like I said, I think Jay Nerdling's maybe onto something like starting in calm. But, again, I think you'd have to replace the boss relic. Oh, now you're dead. Yeah, no, Intimidate's like a really bad card. I also never grab Intimidate. Bowling Bash? It's like, I know I'm going to want these. But Bowling Bash seems really good, especially considering we're fighting Slime Tony. That event was a hallway fight. Cool. Hey there, Iggy Dota. How's it going? Or, sorry, just Iggy. We've been discussing many things about the new character. Particularly Eruption. I think Eruption has been the thing that's been most talked about. Is this the first 2 damage I've taken in this fight? I think it is. Almost. Okay, if I draw like any damage with Eruption. 12, 21, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Tantrum is just like, if you don't get it on the exact right turn, then playing it is just losing the run. Can I add a skill to my deck? Maybe a skill that does damage? This attack deals 5 additional damage. So I have to already be in Wrath. Or Bowling Bash has to be hitting multiple times. Otherwise, this just like doesn't do anything. Just gonna grab Sanctity. Oh boy. Well, I mean, Bowling Bash just kills whoever I want. Because it does 28 damage. Okay, so I'm definitely doing this. Cool. Cool. Good fight. And she's only got one card, I think, that cares if your last card was an attack. She's got two that care about it being a skill, and one that cares about it being an attack. I think Wreath of Flame is like... What's a good comparison? I think Wreath of Flame is like Catalyst. It's like... When it's good, it's really good, but you kind of have to have all the other pieces in place before you really want it. And we don't have those pieces. It's like, if I were here with, like, a Poison Stab, I'd be like, no, thank you, Catalyst. And it's like, it's the same situation. I have, like, a Bowling Bash as the only... This isn't even a multi-hit card. This is a sometimes multi-hit card. Yeah. Well, like, every attack is better in a deck that can reach Divinity reliably. Clear the Mind? Oh, that's so many skills. I added one attack, two skills. It's too many skills. Gotta skip. Well, hello. Oh, good. I have a skill potion. That's definitely the potion I wanted for this fight. I definitely want to enter Calm, because then we can do big eruption plays. Oh. I don't have a Flying Sleeves in this deck. I was like, where the hell's my Flying Sleeves? I have a Bowling Bash. Well. I think I lose. I don't think I can even play this eruption. Can I? Hold up. 9 plus 14 is how much? 23 plus 12 is 35. 35 plus 12 is 47. Yeah, I'd have to kill him by next turn, and this is not happening. I think I'm gonna lose this fight. I think that's what's going to happen. Or I'm going to be very low on health. I need to, like, draw that eruption. I need to draw Eruption, Strike, and Bowling Bash next turn. And even then, I'm not sure that's enough. I'm just not willing to do the math on it. Cool. Well, I did draw that. So let's see. So 9... so 9 plus 14. I just did this. Is 23. Is 35. It's 47? Well, that's not good. Okie dokie. Got him. Yeah, no, Wreath wouldn't have been enough damage. Wreath would have been... I guess it might have been enough damage. Yeah. I was behind by 9? So Wreath would have gotten me 10 damage, yeah. Melange! Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, scry 3. Wreath would not have been 10 extra per card. Wreath would have been 10 extra, period. Wreath only gives you plus 5 damage on your next attack. I'm gonna take Devotion. Because I feel like the Divinity stuff is, like, super strong. No, if Wreath of Flame... No, that would be... Oh my god. Well... I mean, Bowling Bash does, like, 35 damage, so who wants to die? Probably the one with 15 health. Seems about right. I don't think this fight is going to go long enough for Devotion to do anything. I tried to click that enter button like 3 times while I was talking. It was just like... not paying enough attention to like really look at it and really intentionally click. That for another monster? What do you mean? Oh, gotcha. How do I get through one night without you? If I have to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, and I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You're my world, my heart, my soul. If you ever leave, that would take away everything good in my life. I think I screwed up some of the lyrics there. Got off work in 2 hours. Oh, you get off work in 2 hours. Gotcha. I don't think I'm eruptioning here. I think I'm vigilancing here. Then I'm... Oh! Did they nerf the block on Sanctity? Yeah, they nerfed the block by 2, but gave you an extra card. How much damage am I taking? 20? I'm weak! Oh, and I'm gonna stay weak because I'm gaining 2 weak every turn. Fuck. End of my night is fueled by energy drinks and self-loathing. Fair enough. I have to, like... do some of this baloney. Wow. I was expecting more attacks than that. That's fine, because I do this. I had like 30 health, right? No, I didn't have that much. I had like 24 health. Right? Because I had 8 health and then I napped. Did I actually only nap for 16? I guess I only have 55 max HP. Yeah, just give me damage, please. Cool. I got to put devotion into play. Yeehaw. Yeah, it's like... I don't feel very many of her powers help you win hallway fights. Devotion's really slow. And it's like... You compare it to, like, Inflame. It's like... Inflame is like, value, right now. Here you go. Noxious Fumes? Not value right now, but, like, it'll do some damage. It's not as good in, like, Act 1 hallway fights, because those will be over pretty quickly. But, you know, once you're fighting, like, a... I cannot think of the names of anything right now. Once you're fighting... the fucking triangle laser idiots. My brain just wants to say slavers, but they're obviously not slavers. Sentries! Once you're fighting, like, a sentry and, like, a spheric guardian, it's like, yeah, Noxious Fumes is fine. How good is Sand? It's like, even her fucking front-loaded damage is goddamn slow. Slow as shit. Okay, the sentries, the triangle lasers, the pyramid lasers. You know the ones. Am I taking Sands of Time? We just fought Gremlin Knob. Sure, I'll take a block card. I mean, it doesn't do nothing. Oh, well, that's a joke. What if I have 2 devotions? Why would I buy the more expensive one? Yeah, this is not like a crazy good job. Cool. Nap again. Yeah, Belfior. Yeah. Yeah, the sentries. The Act 1 Elite. That isn't not sentries. That was the sentence. I don't have establishment in the deck. I'm not yet established. Is there a point to playing Sanctity here? I could draw Devotion and Miracle into it. Oh, hey, look what I did. I'm getting rid of these because, like, next turn I enter... Oh, actually, maybe I want to get rid of Eruption, too. I'm in Calm right now. Okay, no, I definitely want Eruption still in my hand. Oh, wait, shit. Ah, piss. I played that wrong. Actually, don't want to draw these. Well, I just ruined my next turn. Cool. Through 2 attacks. Cool. This is a great time to be in Divinity. Just like, fuck everything. There, take 21. Yeah, what do you think of that shit? I'm gonna block for 23. Can't stop me, baby. My deck is not that large, apparently. Because I sure am scrying. Can I kill him? No. Cool. Oh, actually, maybe I can. Yeah, especially if I do that, because then I do... Oh, I'm weak as well? Shit. Now we're cool. I want Crescendo. I don't have any synergies for stance swapping. Yeah. Cool. Who needs rewards from fights? Agitated, thirsty elephant planking. Delish. I forgot that was a block card. I think I'm playing Bowling Bash over Devotion. Devotion seems kind of bad here, since I'm likely just to have a handful of dazes when I enter Divinity. But hitting for 21 for 1 energy seems really good. God damn it, now I have to check out this clip. Once you're fighting... the fucking triangle laser idiots. Once you're fighting... fucking triangle laser idiots. These guys! The triangle laser is... Okay. Now that that's over with. I can kill this guy and then take 20. I'm not in Calm. Feels bad, man. I probably need to figure out where to use this duplication potion. What if I duplicated a devotion and played a devotion? And just, like, entered Divinity every other turn and then just, like, shat on them forever. I'm not tossing any of these because they're cards that do things, and dazes are not. I need the health anyway. Yeah, let's go a little nuts. I should probably use this miracle before it does literally nothing. And that's the power of Disney. I don't know how strong this melange is. I mean, it's obviously worse when there's a bunch of dazes going in your deck. This feels like hardcore overkill to just hit this one guy with. I don't know. Maybe it's just better to kill him? Yeah, there's no damage left in the deck. Oh, hey. Look. Look what time it is. It's time to enter Divinity. It's time to exit Divinity. See, look. She's even clapping. She's got a clap symbol. Yeah, toss those ones. Alright. I need some extreme business. I got one card that deals damage. Baby, and... 8? Why do I have 8? Oh, I know why I have 8. Never mind. Oh, cool. I can exactly kill... Yeah, whatever. Fucking... whatever. At least I'm not dead. If only Divinity would draw, too. Having a draw stance seems like it wouldn't suck as much as not having a draw stance. Oof. On the flow. Alright, well, I think it's that time. So if you liked what you saw, feel free to follow both here on Twitch, as well as the various social media and video hosting platforms linked down below. Next stream is tomorrow night from 1 a.m. till 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you don't know what time that is in your time zone, that is approximately 21 hours and 37 minutes from right now. At that time, we'll be continuing our never-ending quest to Slay the Spire. You can check out previous episodes of both Slay the Spire as well as other games I've streamed in the past at both YouTube and BitChute, linked down below. And feel free to join the community Discord, which is also linked down below. We're going to go raid somebody, so feel free to stick around for that, whether you do or not. Thank you for joining me, and have a good night.